yesterday you guys inspired me to come back again and do another live, right? I love it. I'm enjoying this. This week is just absolutely fabulous. It's a week where, I am actually just, enjoying life, learning from life, and loving life. Yes. Looking within myself and just kind of saying, you know what, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and to get where you need to be, right? We have certain bumps along the way, but guess what? We can go ahead and just change that. Absolutely. Good morning to everyone. As you come in, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We do enjoy our mornings here on Love to Travel with Wade. So as everyone is coming in, we're going to be talking about, I saw this video and it was very chilling and heartbreaking to me. And what it made me realize is that a lot of times, a lot of us get overly passionate about certain jobs. We take our jobs home with us. It's in our minds 24 hours. It's like we don't even have a life outside our jobs. And what we need to realize is we need to take a break from all this. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Please make sure you give us a like. Yes. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Yeah, so today quickly, I just, have 5 minutes. I'm going to run through this. Yes. I was watching a video on YouTube. It was about a young lady from Africa. And what happened was, she was, her life was perfect in a sense where, she went and she kind of like, had a career in accounting, graduated from the best university and everything like that. But one of the things that happened was that she was working for a company, and the company apparently, as an accountant, she started seeing the books and everything like that and realized that people were stealing, and there was a lot of fraudulent stuff that was happening. So she became a whistleblower. And they tried to bribe her by giving her a 10% increase in her paycheck and all of that. This is someone who was dedicated to her job. Okay? She was passionate. She was new to this country. She was an immigrant. So she really didn't know how this country works. You understand me? She really didn't. Because a lot of us come in as immigrants. I'm an immigrant. And I remember coming to this country and my mom telling me, look here, there are different laws that applies for immigrants and people who are born here in America. So don't you ever go following people that were born here in America. They understand this institution. They have lived here all their lives, so they understand. You are completely coming from a country, a different country, where the justice system is way different, and that, me traveling to Africa, the justice system is way different than the justice system here. So what you are accustomed to is not what you're going to get here. And being that this young lady, she quit the job, and she was trying to actually, I think, sue them. And then what happened, she was running out of money. She lived in a beautiful condo in Atlanta, and she was feeling the pressure. She went to, I think she said someone broke into her apartment, and there were documents she was keeping in a safe, for her defense. She went to the police station. The lady at the police station told her exactly what she needed to do. But in the comments, people were saying that she didn't like to listen to people. She She just wanted to talk. She was over talking people and all of that. And me being like traveling to Africa, you have to understand the culture and the demeanor of people and how they love to over explain themselves, and that's what it is. And as an American, you may not understand that unless you have traveled or interacted with African people. They are like, they have to explain why this and that. It's not like they're over talking you. It's just that's how their culture is. And we would not understand that because we're not familiar with the culture. So we would think that this person is like not allowing anyone to speak, but they have to get their point out. So sometimes what I do when I have my brothers and sisters from Africa, I allow them to speak. Just say what they have to say. And then I'm like, okay, are you finished? Are you ready to listen to me and to listen to my side and how we're going to solve this issue? So long story short, this young lady, I guess she started getting frustrated. So I think it was August 22nd at 1:45 p.m. She walks downtown Atlanta to where her condo was. She shot the manager of the condo association, which she said that he was heavily involved with her former boss, okay, where she worked. Then after that, she went to another location where she used to work, and she killed her boss, her former boss. Then she jumped into a cab ready to go out of the country, and then they had this manhunt for her. They caught her at the airport and all of this. A lot of people are sympathizing with her, and they said that she just had a mental breakdown. She was losing everything around her. She doesn't have the family support. Does it make it right for her to kill two people? No, it isn't. But sometimes there are signs, and she went to the police station. No one, they ignored the signs. She doesn't have family here. She's a newcomer to the U.S. She probably doesn't know, the laws, the different ways of things. And I guess when, like she was working somewhere, and she thought she was doing the right thing, But a lot of people were commenting and saying that, sometimes when you work for these companies, we need to stop taking them on as they are our own. It's a job. You work from 9 to 5. You do your job to the best of your ability, and you should not get so passionate. We're all guilty of that. And now this young lady is facing all type of charges. She had a wonderful life ahead of her. And not only that, when you come as an immigrant, there are so many pressures. You have left a family back home that is depending on you. You are the breadwinner. You're taking care of almost a village. So imagine you're trying to make it here in America, and you still have people counting on you in your country. So that's a lot of pressure, and that can cause such a mental breakdown, And I always say this, that, being an immigrant in this country, you need to tell your family the truth. America is not as easy as you want people to think it is. You have a job, you got to catch the bus, you got bills. You cannot take care of your entire family. So you need to put your family on a budget and say, look here, I can only send $100 a month if that's what you can afford. And you guys need to budget yourself, and also to look for work in the country as well, or take that $100 and invest it, so that you guys can also have a better life. Because now here's a young lady in America and she has no one, no support. All she has is herself. And she's going, you know, away for a very long time. Yes. So that's the moral of the story today. When we go to work today, we need to be passionate about our jobs, but we don't need to be so passionate that it takes over our entire life. Yes, that it takes over our entire life, and then we become mentally unstable, and then our lives begin to unravel before us, and that company is still functioning. They have replaced you with someone else, and now you have lost your entire life and even your entire being. Okay? So, for all the 4 people who are there listening to me in the sky, don't be afraid. You can say good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right? We always got stories here on Love to Travel with Wade. And we always have the moral of the story, okay? That we need to take better care of ourselves. We need to love ourselves. And we always need to put ourselves first. All right? And today, the tea of the day, we're going to have some mint tea. Go out there, get you some coffee, get you some mint tea, and relax. Don't take on anybody's stress. You got a lot going on in your life. You don't need nobody's stress, all right? Be good to yourself. Love you always, all right? Take care. Mwah. Happy Thursday.